the more you learn, the more you realize, the less you know. I mean, what happens is standard in the sciences, but everywhere else too. You learn more. You think you're approaching some kind of a horizon, but in fact the horizon is receding. And the more you learn, the more you see that horizon is very far away. It's true, and I could give you examples from my own field, but it's true in the core sciences. Take, say, physics, the star of the sciences. They got some problems. Like one problem is they can't find 90% of the mass energy in the universe. It's postulated, because otherwise nothing works, but you can't find it. You can't find any evidence that it's there. That's a pretty serious problem. I remember about 10 years ago, this one was finally overcome. About 10 years ago, the Hubble telescope, which is out in space, it was bringing in tons of information about outer space. And there was a time when it turned out that that had very powerful evidence that the universe was considerably younger than its oldest stars. Well, that's a pretty serious problem. And in any field you are, that's what you find all the time. When you turn to human affairs, our understanding is extremely thin. Almost everything is, you're learning all the time from other people, from your children, your friends, your enemies. So depths of human possibilities and capacities that we can barely perceive. When you look at different fields, I mean, sometimes when I'm having a boring interview on the telephone and I'm trying to think about something else because the questions are too boring, and I start looking around the room where I work, full of books piled up to the sky and so on, all different kinds of topics, and then start calculating how many centuries would I have to live reading 24 hours a day, every day of the week, to make a dent in what I'd like to learn about things. It's pretty depressing. So the answer to the question, I think, is, we have little bits of understanding, glimpses, a little bit of light here and there, but a tremendous amount of darkness, which is a challenge. Life would be pretty boring if we understood everything. It's better if we don't understand anything. And know that we don't. That's the important part.